The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that the episode airing on Wednesday, April 2nd, will be extremely dramatic as both Hope and Luna face major turning points in their lives. Here is a detailed analysis, expanding on each aspect of the story, promising to bring the audience many emotional levels. Hope and the pain of betrayal from the people most relative. Hope's emotional explosion. First of all, Hope fell into a state of mental crisis after being fired by Forrester Creations. Her pain not only came from losing an important job, but also from the double betrayal from two close people, Brooke and Carter. They witnessed the moment Hope received the decision to quit her job, but chose to remain silent, completely not standing by her side. This hurt was deepened when the audience learned that Hope had always considered Brooke as a spiritual support, as well as had a quite good relationship with Carter. Hope feels abandoned. Like she's been rejected by the people she trusted the most. The heated argument with Brooke earlier ended with an apology and a tearful hug, but that doesn't mean all the resentment has disappeared. Deep inside Hope, this wound still bleeds every day, turning into a pain that is difficult to heal. Inner struggles and the desire to find a way out in Wednesday's episode. Hope will be immersed in feelings of self-blame and sadness. The image of loneliness in an empty office or the silence when returning home, all can happen when Hope has to face the harsh truth. Brooke and Carter are firmly on Forrester's side. At this time, Deacon, her father with a complicated past but always trying to make up for her, becomes her only support. He advises Hope not to make rash decisions, to fight to get back what belongs to her. However, Hope seems to have lost faith in everything. She believes that she has nothing left to hold on to in this town, especially after suffering so much damage in such a short period of time. The thought of leaving grows stronger. Despite Deacon's pleas for her to consider it carefully, the frustration and helplessness can push Hope to the brink of an explosion, making her just want to disappear for peace. The reason behind Annika Noel's absence. It is noteworthy that Hope's departure from town also coincides with the real-life actress Annika Noel's desire to rest. According to many behind-the-scenes information, Annika Noel expressed her desire to spend more time with her family. There are even rumors that she is pregnant and wants to have a full maternity leave. Although the official reason has not been confirmed, the audience can completely feel disappointed if Hope is absent for a while. This character is the focus of many stories. Her departure will certainly have a significant impact on the film's plot. Luna faces Electra's threat, determined to get well at all times. Electra's formidable threat besides Hope's suffering. The plot of Luna and Electra is attracting viewers' attention thanks to the increasing level of drama. Electra is determined to push Luna away from Will, not hesitating to use threats, even ready to use violence. The clearest evidence is the scene where Electra pushes Luna hard to show her authority and force Luna to back down. Electra warns Luna that if she doesn't give up Will, she will regret it. Looking at Electra's cold face and challenging appearance, everyone thinks Luna will be scared. However, BNB loyal viewers must know that Luna is not someone to be bullied. From the previous clash with Poppy, Luna has shown that she is ready to retaliate if pushed into a corner. Luna's determination and unexpected reaction contrary to Electra's intention to scare her. This violent act may actually trigger a strong resistance from Luna. When Electra uses force to push her down, anger flares in Luna's eyes. She will stand up and show a tough attitude, surprising Electra. Instead of retreating, Luna may affirm her determination to protect her feelings for Will, even hinting that she is willing to do anything to achieve her goal. Sheila in the situation also shows concern for Luna. Sheila does not want Luna to face Electra alone, but it seems that Luna does not like to rely on anyone. She believes in her own abilities, thinking that she is strong enough to face the danger called Electra. Maybe Luna will give a counter-warning or paint a picture of happiness with Will, making Electra even more furious. The fight for Will and the risk of escalation from Electra's side, she has more than enough confidence, courage, and aggression to maintain her advantage. However, this arrogance can easily turn into a double-edged sword, putting her at a disadvantage if Luna starts to fight back. Going into Wednesday's episode, the audience can completely expect Luna's dramatic response. A push may not be enough to scare Luna, on the contrary. It becomes the motivation to help her determinedly will to prove to Electra that no one, no matter how strong, can kick her out of the game. The episode of The Bold and the Beautiful airing on Wednesday, April 2nd will bring two storylines with dramatic developments. Hope, struggling with the pain of losing her job. Feeling betrayed by Brooke and Carter. She is so devastated that she wants to leave town to find peace, accidentally revealing the reason for Annika Noel's departure from the screen. Who may be preparing for maternity leave? Faced with Electra's increasingly fierce threats, but still determined not to give in to keep Will. Electra's strong push only makes Luna angrier, urging her to act decisively and possibly retaliate with bold moves. Both storylines contain unanswered climaxes, leaving countless questions for viewers. Will Hope return to Forrester Creations? Or will she leave everything behind? Electra and Luna, who will ultimately win the battle for Will's heart? All secrets will gradually be revealed in The Bold and the Beautiful, promising to keep the audience staying with this series of twists and emotional moments. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that the upcoming episode will bring the audience a big shock. Related to the never-ending love triangle between Ridge Forrester, Brooke Logan, and Taylor Hayes. Instead of choosing one of these two women, Ridge seems to be getting married to a completely new woman when all three are present in Italy. This is definitely an unexpected situation, promising to spark a series of intense and dramatic conflicts. Let's analyze each detail specifically and expand on it to see why this has shocked the BNB fan community. Ridge and the past of standing on this mountain looking at that mountain. Ridge has long been famous for not being able to make up his mind in love, especially between Brooke and Taylor. He goes back and forth between these two beautiful, powerful women, creating a repeating circle. Ridge has never really firmly chosen to stick with just one person. This not only makes Brooke and Taylor miserable, but also creates chaos for the Forrester family and the audience watching the show. Why does Ridge fall into this vicious cycle? Ridge always has deep feelings for Brooke, but cannot ignore his long-term attachment to Taylor. Old feelings. Happy memories with the Forrester family and children make it difficult for him to make a decision. Hesitant, conflicted personality. Ridge is both attracted to Brooke's charm and boldness, and attracted to Taylor's warmth and tolerance. He does not dare to lose anything, leading to him always having one foot in and one foot out. Dangerous familiarity. This love triangle has recurred many times, becoming a cycle of abuse, as fans commented. Because in this relationship, there is always someone who is hurt, and that person is never Ridge. He keeps changing directions without suffering major consequences. Ridge. Brooke caught the latest news from behind the scenes of BNB confirms that Ridge and Taylor may be going to Italy together. And there are even rumors that the two are planning to get married in this romantic country. However, instead of a happy ending for Ridge and Taylor, people discovered that Ridge was secretly having sex with Brooke right in Italy. This event was the spark that ignited a storm of anger in the fan community. The prospect of Taylor happily preparing for a new chapter in her life, only to realize that the man she was about to marry was still secretly with Brooke. This was definitely a heavy blow to Taylor's self-esteem and feelings. Brooke and Ridge, old habits die hard. This couple has been hand in hand many times in the past, leading to many cracks. The fact that they were caught in Italy again made the audience shake their heads in dismay because the endless cycle has not ended. Many viewers think the plot is too overused on social media. Many viewers commented that BNB is squeezing this love triangle to the point of boredom. However, drama is never lacking in The Bold and the Beautiful, especially when people are still attracted to the intense conflicts between the characters. Big surprise. Ridge marries another woman in Italy, but the climax of everything lies in the detail that Ridge ultimately does not choose Brooke or Taylor, but marries another woman. This completely upsets the audience's predictions and at the same time raises countless questions. Who is that other woman? BNB's behind-the-scenes information hints that a new character will appear, even a new actress. This could be the mystery card, that the producer wants to throw out to change the blood of the plot. Avoiding the rut of the three main characters. Why did Ridge make this choice? Maybe he's tired of the constant tug-of-war between Brooke and Taylor. Or maybe he's realized he doesn't deserve either of them. Sometimes, this sudden decision is Ridge's way of breaking free from the old, painful cycle he's created over the years. What will happen to Brooke and Taylor? If Ridge backs out, both Brooke and Taylor may have to take a look at themselves, see what they really want and what kind of partner they deserve. Can they put aside their jealousy and envy and stand on the same side? Or will one of them still be determined to pursue Ridge to the end? This three-person relationship certainly won't fall apart easily. Fan community reaction. BNB's loyal audience has long been divided into factions. Team Brooke, Team Taylor, Team Ridge, please disappear. When they heard this news, they discussed it enthusiastically on social media. Brooke's supporters said that she deserved to be happy and shouldn't be tied down to Ridge for too long if he kept cheating. Taylor's fans were heartbroken because Taylor was always the one who suffered a lot of loss, not only in love, but also in family. They hoped that Taylor could stand up and live a new life without having to worry about Ridge. The neutral audience, or anti-Ridge, was gloating, thinking that Ridge would finally experience the feeling of bringing it upon himself when choosing someone else and turning everything upside down. Predicting and waiting for the next twists. The bold and the beautiful has always been famous for its shocking twists. Therefore, the audience will definitely be on the edge of their seats to see. Will the wedding in Italy go smoothly? What will be the consequences of a hasty wedding with that mysterious woman? Will happiness last, or is it just the beginning of a new series of tragedies? Brooke and Taylor's reactions when they set foot on Italian soil together and witness Ridge's sudden change of heart. What will they do? Get angry or leave in pain and silence? Is the mysterious woman the final boss? It is possible that she has her own agenda, maybe even the factor that destroys all alliances, carrying dangerous calculations that Ridge, Brooke and Taylor do not expect. Conclusion. In short, the love story between Ridge, Brooke, and Taylor is still not over, but this time the story takes a completely new turn. Ridge chooses to marry another woman. This is definitely an earthquake in the bold and the beautiful and will shock the audience. The heated debates about who is right, who is wrong, who is pitiful, who is blameworthy will continue to rage. Whether you love Ridge or hate him, it's hard to take your eyes off the screen as the plot gets more and more dramatic and full of surprises. Let's continue to wait for more dramatic episodes and see if this Italian wedding is the end of the scandalous love triangle or just the beginning of a series of storms. One thing is for sure. The bold and the beautiful has never been short of drama, and the story of Ridge and the two most important women in his life will continue to surprise viewers from one surprise to another.